Hey there, it's Michael Creasley here, the executive editor with Agent Inner Circle. And in this week's video, it's all about Facebook Live. Facebook Live is something realtors everywhere need to be doing, and more are. And in this particular video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do a Facebook Live video using your mobile device. And in this case, it'll be a walkthrough using my iPhone, but any Android, any smartphone, tablet will do exactly the same thing. Now, before we actually get into the how to do this, I want to share with you some of the reasons why. And I think once you understand the why Facebook Live is so important, you'll grasp the necessity of actually getting out there and doing it. So let's move on here. Here are some facts that you need to know. Right now, over 64 billion video views per day on Facebook. 64 billion videos are viewed every single day. And Facebook Live videos are watched 3 times longer than any other videos that are posted to Facebook. And part of this is probably the voyeuristic nature of people wanting to be engaged, to be able to follow the person that is doing the video, because there's this component of interaction that happens. I can post comments, I can do likes and little bubbly things that come up as the person's doing the video. And if the person that is doing the video is savvy enough, they will acknowledge their audience, and that keeps them engaged longer. User comments on Facebook videos are 10 times higher than regular videos. And again, this goes back to this whole idea of engagement. I think people are excited when they get acknowledged that it's a live event, and they're more apt to comment on the video than on one that's already been posted from the past. Now, before you go live, here are some things to consider. Number one, set your phone for Do Not Disturb. And the reason you do this is, well, you know, life happens. You're ready to do your video, and suddenly there's a tweet, there's a Facebook message, there's an email, and you're distracted. By setting your phone for Do Not Disturb, it will not ring, and you will not get those distractions, so you can focus on the message that you're delivering to your viewers. Tell people in advance that you're doing a Facebook Live video. Let's say you've got an open house video that you want to do on Sunday between 1 to 2. So maybe on your Facebook wall or on your business page, let people know that Sunday between 1 and 2, I will be doing a Facebook Live, and I'll give you a sneak peek of a new listing that I took, or my open house, or whatever that is. But when you notify people, there's a higher likelihood that they'll show up to watch your video. And the more Facebook Live videos that you do, Facebook will actually start notifying your friends and followers that you are doing a live video. In fact, they can actually select notification, so when you do go live, they'll automatically get a message saying, hey, you're live. Connect to a Wi-Fi. That's really important versus using up the data on your plan. Various coffee shops, donut shops, whatever, restaurants, they have free Wi-Fi. So tap into somebody else's instead of burning up your own data plan. And I would also recommend that if it's going to be a longer live video, meaning 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever that is, your arm's going to get pretty tired trying to hold your phone. Invest the 10 or 15 bucks and get a small tripod that you can mount to your desk and put the phone on that tripod. Selfie stick is okay too if you're doing, let's say, a walkthrough. But if it's something like you sitting at a desk, definitely invest into a small mobile tripod, because it'll take out the shakiness of your video. Another thing to be aware of is background noises and distractions. You want to make sure that when you're doing a Facebook Live video, perhaps it's in your office, that the focus is on you and your story and not what's happening in the background. And have fun. Oh my gosh, video is all about having fun. Smile, be engaging, be entertaining, don't take this too seriously. And the more fun you can have with this, it's infectious. People that are watching your videos, they'll get engaged and they'll have fun too, which means they'll come back to watch more of your videos. Now, what to talk about? You know, you've heard of writer's block. Well, video block is the same thing. And there's so many different things that you can do a Facebook Live about. First of all, day in the life of a realtor. What are you doing from day to day? You can show that you're going on an appointment, or here's some things that you do for a client. Take us behind the scenes. Again, this is that nature of voyeuristic TV, live reality TV. That's why it works so well, because we're a curious species by nature. A new listing teaser. Maybe you just took a new listing and you want to say, hey, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of this listing even before it gets posted to the MLS. You can start teasing your potential buyers in advance that you have a listing, and you can potentially get it sold quicker. Upcoming open house, we talked about that one. Just sold testimonials. Oh man, it would be awesome after you just negotiated the deal or it's closed, you're at the closing table, you pull out the camera and you do a quick live with your people there beside you saying what a wonderful experience they had, provided it was a wonderful experience. Neighborhood tours and your rant. And basically, at the end of the day, it's your imagination. There are so many topics that you can be going on about with a Facebook Live. It's just up to you and your imagination to pick something that you think your audience will respond to. So now that you're live, here are some things to keep in mind. Number one, you always want to introduce yourself so people know who you are. I call it the introduction sandwich. And basically, you say, hey, it's Michael Creasy here, executive editor with Agent Inner Circle from agentinnercircle.com. Now, you wouldn't say that, but I would. But in that small, brief soundbite, I've given you my name, I've given you my title, and I've given you a website that you can go to find out more information. Now, in your case, it may be something, hey, it's Betty Smith here from abcrealty.com or from ABC Realty, and you can find out more at abcrealty.com. So I've given you the name, I've given you my company, and I've given you a website. Also, you want to make sure that you let your audience know what it is that you're going to be talking about. So if it's a teaser about a listing that you took, or if it's about an open house, give them the reason why they need to be watching this. Also, when people start making comments, and you can see that they're making comments, acknowledge them, because people like to be acknowledged. And that will increase the likelihood that they will stay on your video right to the very end. Also, you want to try to go for at least 15 minutes. And the reason why is it probably takes about 5 to 7 minutes for people to realize that you are live in the first place. And if you do a short video, it doesn't give them enough time to participate and to find out. So 15 minutes, I would think, at a bare minimum. And trust me, once you hit that live button, you'll have plenty to say when you're up front of an open house or you're talking about your day. That will not be the issue. And at the end of your video, at the end of your Facebook Live, always give a call to action. What do you want people to do? Do you want them to call you? If it was, for example, that listing teaser, do you want them to reach out to you to book an appointment? Is there something they can download to go to your website to find out more information? Always have a call to action so people know what to do next. Okay, so here we have my iPhone, and it could be your Android, it could be a laptop. The basics are going to be the same. The first thing we need is to find the Facebook icon. Now, on a mobile device, you need to install Facebook. Not going to Facebook via your browser, but you need the actual app to be able to do Facebook Live videos. So I'm going to touch the Facebook app with my little finger here. And I'm logging into my Facebook account, and I'm going to jump over to one of the pages that I can control here. It's Agent Inner Circle. And by the way, if you haven't checked out Agent Inner Circle, please do so. agentinnercircle.com. The amount of content that we have there is phenomenal. Videos, audios, articles that you can download, and it's all absolutely free. That was a bit of a selfless promotion. But okay, let's get into actually doing a Facebook Live video. So I can do it on my personal page. I can do it on a business page. I can do it in a group. Any page that I basically have access to. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for this part here where it says write something. And this is just like you would do a post on Facebook. So I'm tapping that with my finger and I'm going to write something. Now I'm actually going to cheat because I'm a rotten speller. I'm going to hit the little microphone there on the bottom. This is a Facebook Live video test. And so instead of typing this out, if I hit the little microphone, it records it, transcribes it, and puts it right there. So that's cool. I'm going to now hit where it says add to your post. And the next thing we're looking for is that little live video icon. It kind of looks like a goldfish. And I'm going to touch that. And if the gods are willing, there I am on my iPhone. Now, there's going to be a bit of a lag because I'm using a screen capture software that's recording my computer screen at the same time while it's projecting my phone to the screen. So if there's a lag, it's not a Facebook thing. It's just the way it is. Okay, so right now what I'm looking for is where it says Start Live. Now, before we do this, I've got two choices. One is I can hold my phone like I'm doing here, which is vertically. If you want wide angle, you have to do it now. Rotate your phone before you hit record. And now you've got full HD. Okay, now it's just a matter of lining yourself up. Now, typically, I would probably have this on a selfie stick or a tripod if it's going to be a longer video, because I want it to be stable. For the purposes of what we're doing here, I just want to get this done. So, next thing, to the right-hand side, you see the big blue button. I'm going to press that, and voila, we're going live. Now, before I do that, remember, I'm trying to keep this at eye level. I'm also looking into the lens, not away from the lens. I'm trying to engage my viewer by mimicking a conversation, which means I'm looking them in the eye. So let's hit record. And it is going to do a countdown. Oh, it didn't do the countdown. Okay, well, we're live. Top left-hand corner, you can see it says live. So this is how easy it is to do a video. And typically, if this was to my public page, there would be people now that would be jumping in. They would do likes and thumbs up and smiles. There would also be comments coming up. And as I mentioned in the bullet points, I would probably acknowledge those. But for now, I'm just walking you through how to actually do a video. So far, so good. Now, if I wanted to turn the camera around, let's say this was a teaser video, notice in the bottom left-hand corner, I've got some little icons there. If I hit the second one, it now turns my camera around, and so you can see my computer screen, you can see out my window right now. And so if I was doing a teaser of a property or something like that, that's what I would do. So let me turn this camera around one more time. And there you go. So kids, that's basically how easy it is to go live on Facebook. And when you're finished your broadcast, remember we talked about a call to action, all those bullet points, review those. But for the purposes of what we're doing here, I just wanted to show you how to do a Facebook Live video. So next is, I'll just hit finish. Oh, by the way, top left-hand corner, I can see one eyeball. That means one person's watching. Thanks, whoever it is. Now, I'm just going to hit finish. And as you can see, what's happening now is it says it's ending the live video and it's been saved. So now I can upload this, and I think I'll do that. Let's upload it so you can see it. And I'll hit post. And so there's our Facebook Live video. So let me pause that. And that's how easy it is to get a Facebook Live video onto your Facebook page, group page, anywhere you want to put it. So there you go. So that was a brief overview of Facebook Live. Give it a shot. I look forward to your comments and feedback. And please let us know how you did with your first Facebook Live. And tag us. By all means, tag us. And feel free to share your videos on our page. Until next time, it's Michael Creasy here, Executive Editor with Agent Inner Circle. Looking forward to seeing your Facebook Live video.